I always think about art a whole lot because it has been something that I really, really enjoyed. I remember growing up, it was really, really special to me and made me want to actually create stuff. And so from a very young age, I saw myself making stuff, whether it was with little toys or eventually Legos or just drawing, you know, weird stuff as a kid. It was just a really nice form of expression. And then growing older, I realized that, I can actually do this seriously. And eventually, I learned a lot about the industry, animation industry, games. And then I think 2020, I had a rediscovery of art again after letting go of it for a while in my teen years. So for me, art is something that has been going on one way or the other in my life throughout. And making a decision to live life as an artist or making a decision to give your all or commit yourself to this path is something I never thought I would do. But, even now that I am learning to live as an adult, I still know that eventually this is what I want to do. This is what I want to dedicate my life to. And I find it really interesting because now there's so much opportunities on the internet, but at the same time, there's so much competition on the internet from other artists or, rise of AI over the past couple of years just made everything really, really, really difficult. And mentally, it's just exhausting these days. Contents upon contents. And sometimes I really do wonder, what does it mean to even make art anymore? Because everyone's just out there doing their own thing. And the good people are making really, really good art. And you ask yourself if you ever reach the level of these people that make masterworks. And then you have AI that's able to churn out, reasonably good art to spectacular art with just a simple prompt. And after like a year or two of practice, you still feel like you aren't good enough. It's really frustrating. But I know coming into this year, one thing I wanted to do was to put my work out there a lot more. One thing I wanted to do was to just create as much as I can, in the areas I'm really interested. So like, art and music and, soon enough games, right? And although I know I have done some things, I know the YouTube channel has not really been progressing as much as one would want because I haven't really made lots of content for it. And it's mostly just because of, the constant overthinking that goes on. I go on YouTube, probably like a lot of other people, and I see videos and people with beautiful presentations and a lot of effort put into the production of their videos, and you wonder, oh my goodness, can I actually do this? Because it's like your first time, you're a beginner in this field, stepping into the water, as a baby, and you're being confronted by all these giants. But, despite them being how they are, where they are, they all had to start somewhere. So this is just gonna have to be my first couple of steps into this world of creating arts and putting it into the world for others to be able to love and enjoy. And I don't know. I just really think about making art and what it means to be an artist in this time, And sometimes I really don't know, because as much as you want to express and create, you also have to make sure that what you make is successful. And I'll be damned if I work so hard at something and no one watches it. But at the same time, you also want to just have that satisfaction for having created. And then there's a lot of competition, There's a lot of difficulty as well from the rise of AI and, how it could be used to make artists obsolete. I mean, that's not the case right now, but we don't know how fast this technology is going to improve or how far the capitalists in charge are going to use it to their gains. But one thing we do know is once there's room for cheap labor, it would always find a way to be used regardless. So I don't know. I really do think a lot about being an artist these days. And from overthinking to probably being lazy sometimes, I find myself doubting if I could actually do this. And I know if I put in the effort, things will show. I don't know to what degree it would show, but I know it would show. So I think that's why I want to start. I just want to start putting in the effort required to make the progress I desire, if that makes any sense. I might not really be the best artist. My works might not really reach a large audience. I've posted a couple of videos, I think 2 now. A handful of people watched it. I'm sure my friends watched it. I'm really grateful for that. I like to imagine it as, imagine 50 people just, that was the views of my last video. 50 people in one room. I try and put it into that perspective. But in the end, you still want to see the numbers grow. You still want to be able to get 1K views, 100K views, hopefully millions of views, and be able to make a living out of this. But beyond that, it's just about making stuff that makes people happy, that gives people hope. I think that's why I created this YouTube channel in the first place. That's why I love to make art in the first place, because I know in my dark days, whether it was an album or a show or a game, those things gave me strength. Maybe they distracted me for as long as I needed to find strength, or maybe they even just gave me strength through the content and lessons that they offered. And I decided that I want to be able to contribute back. A lot of these creators might not know how much their works have helped me or others out there, but my way of giving back is by also creating and hoping the same effect that happened to me would happen to others through my own works. And if it grows into something big, then so be it. And if not, at least we tried. So that's what I love to think. I'll keep working on new art, keep learning Blender, keep working on new music, and soon start making, little games. And I just want to be able to track my progress by posting them here. And I don't know how far this channel is going to go. I don't know how many people or the number of people that are going to watch this. This is probably going to be a very terrible video. But no matter how far it goes, I'm going to keep going. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If my friends are watching this, thanks for your support. Thanks for encouraging me. And I'll see you on the next one.